Here for the next 45 minutes. We want to really give you a crystal clear understanding of what it takes to make an income online in 2026. You're going to have a crystal clear understanding and blueprint
for the next 45
before you
minutes.
get off of
We wanna
here. And
really-
yay, I was able to live stream it. So very good. Okay, so let me get recording here, you guys, and we're going to get rocking and rolling. So we've got almost everybody in the room. Thank you guys for being here, watching from Germany. I love that. Okay, welcome everybody. All right, let me share my screen, guys, and we're just going to get started here. Respect that you guys showed up on time, so we are just going to make sure to get started on time as well. So new year, new income. How does that sound? You guys ready to have a new income in 2026? Well, today I want to simplify things for you. I really want you to see, I call it the easy button, and you're going to understand why. But to me, it's the easy button of how to start your own online business in 2026. So first of all, let's start with who is this webinar for? Well, this webinar for you, if you have a busy family and you just don't have a lot of time. Or maybe you're ready to retire and you look at your retirement fund, you're like, there's not enough for me to retire off of. Or maybe you're a busy professional and you're like, man, I'm sick and tired of the 9 to 5 grind and that hustle. Well, if that is you, you're definitely in the right place. I mean, literally, this is for anyone that is ready to grow their own business beyond their current income. This webinar is for you. So let me start. Let me pull up my chat here because I want to start with asking you a simple question, okay? To make more income each month, I need what? Put in the comments, what do you need to make more income each month? I'm curious, what do you think you need to make more income each month? Let me know in the comments. Okay, opportunity, yeah, that's a good one. Systems, that's a good one. More hours, yeah, knowledge, right? So when I asked that question, this is what I got. Work more hours, be everywhere on social media, figure it all out on my own, or get a second job. How many of you can relate to any of these? Yeah, right. This is it, right? So what if you didn't need to do more? What if you just needed a better system? Imagine with just one little shift and you just needed a better system. So let me ask you this. If you were given a proven online business blueprint, do you think you would make more money? Yes or no? Proven. You know what proven means? That it's already proven to work. Do you think you would make more money? Yes. That's the power of what I'm going to share with you. I'm not sharing with you a theory today. I'm not sharing with you, well, maybe. No, I'm showing you a proven online blueprint that has literally the steps in the blueprint has grown a community to 58,200 plus people. Okay, that's the reassurance that you have here today, and I love that. Now, let's just get to the real and the raw right now, though. Have you ever felt, or do you feel like now, like you're juggling work, family life, and you're still barely getting ahead? You don't have enough time to do more things. Like you're on that hamster wheel and you're like, oh my gosh, I mean, I feel like I'm spinning my wheels and I don't have enough time. And you want more income, but not at the cost of missing the most important moments. And maybe those moments are with your kids. You've tried side hustles before and you're just burned out. And you're tired of starting over. Comment me if you can relate to any of those. Comment me, okay? Well, if that's you, you're definitely in the right place today. So let me introduce myself real quick before we get going here. My name is Michelle O'Neill. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a grandma to 5, and time with my family is the most important thing. But in the beginning, I grinded to find customers. I worked really, really hard. If I wasn't direct messaging people, if I wasn't DMing people, if I wasn't on the phone with people, if I wasn't calling people or friend requesting people on social media, I wasn't making money. I sacrificed so much time away from my family. I needed something simple, not another thing to manage, right? I wasn't interested in all those things out there. I was interested in how can I get my time back? How can I leverage my time? Because I was determined to figure it out. How many of you on here are determined to figure it out today? Or are you determined to figure it out in 2026? Let me know. Me, yes. Awesome. Well, here's the breakthrough I had. And hopefully many of you will have this breakthrough in 2026 as well. I stopped thinking I had to do more and I put systems in place. I made 100% profit off of a proven digital program. I focused on one offer, one system, and one 2-hour workflow. I grew a successful business without sacrificing time away from my family, all because of one simple to follow blueprint. Now, I'm telling you guys, don't make business any harder than this. All you need is one offer, one system, and one 2-hour workflow. And this is what it's done. It allowed me to build a 6-figure business in 6 months with a new social media account. So nope, I didn't have any following. Nope, I didn't have a brand. I made my first million in 17 months because I focused on one solid offer that was proven to work. I paid cash for my dream house on the lake. It's created this one offer, one system, the 2-hour workflow has created 126 six-figure earners in the US, 4 six-figure earners in Canada, and 26 seven-figure earners in South Africa ran. Do you think if a system has created that, do you think the system works? Yes or yes? That's what I'm sharing with you today, my friend. Real people with real results. I love this. I 900 before my 2-hour workday. Pretty awesome. Yesterday was a $1,700 day. Imagine if you could make $1,700 in one day without having to direct message anybody, without having to get on the phone with anybody. How would that feel? And look at this. Her first sale unlocked. She made $900, which is 14,900 in South Africa rand, by the way. Pretty awesome. Matt, he got his first $1,400 bundle pack sell. He goes, I love the system. The system works. Follow the system. Keep on going. So today you're going to learn about the one offer, the system, and the 2-hour workflow. So the game changer number one is the offer. Okay, that is the game changer number one. Now, there is a simpler way to make money, and this is what we're going to talk about today. You can build a business that actually works with your life instead of against it. Plus, one offer can turn into 6 figures in 2026, and I'm going to share with you how. So one offer equals simplicity, easier to explain, easier to sell, and fully automated. You don't need to create something new. You don't need to be the expert. One clear offer beats 5 confusing offers. Okay, that's what I love. So here's why it's different. You get a ready to sell proven offer. So what does that mean? You get to keep 100% profit. You do not have to share your profits with anyone. You don't chase friends and family, and you don't need tech skills. And it's scalable, meaning you can grow from $100 days to $1,400 days and beyond. So here's exactly how it works. The Legacy Builders program plus master resale rights is a complete shortcut to online success. No hustle needed. And this is what I love. You're actually going to learn about the 2-hour workflow here. So step one, master resale rights. What does that mean? It's a smart online business model because you're not becoming an affiliate. You don't got to share your profits with anyone. You're becoming an owner. Master resale rights means you're not earning a tiny commission. You're keeping 100% of the profit. 100% profit straight into your bank account. Now that's a massive difference. Okay, and that's what I love for my community. They get to keep all of the income. You get a plug and play business designed for people with limited time. 2 hours a day is enough, my friend, to grow a business. You don't need to be a marketer. You don't need a huge following. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to create anything from scratch. You simply plug the system in, share, and when people buy, you are able to keep the profits. So why this matters for beginners and busy lifestyles. See, most people never start an online business because they think they need tech skills, they need a big audience, they need to build a course, or they need to create content from scratch, and they need to spend thousands of hours and thousands of dollars learning marketing. You don't need any of that, and you don't need 10 plus hours a day. The master resale rights eliminates all of that. Income with one offer equals up to 10 income streams. I want to share this with you because this is the part I'm so excited for you. 6 legacy builder customers a month is 100K in 2026. All you need is 6 customers a month to make 2026 your 100K year in the digital space. Now, you probably see a lot of people making money online, and this is why less means more. And this is what I absolutely love. Okay. So digital products that fit busy lives. So this is what was important to me is how can we have a program that is flexible, right? Because full-time workers and busy families, they need flexibility, not more stress. Digital programs allow you to work from your phone. I use 4 apps on my phone. That's it. And one of them is not direct messaging, by the way. And you put your family first and you earn around them. You work before and after your shift. You never deal with physical orders or headaches or customer service. It's global, so you can sell to anybody in the world and you make 100% profit. It's the most beginner-friendly, family-friendly business model that I've ever seen. So the game changer number 2 is your system. This is automations. This is your business on autopilot. With the right system, you can follow a 2-hour income earning activity day. I want you to imagine getting your income earning activities done in just 2 hours a day and then living your life. Think about that. If you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day, you have 22 hours in a day to do the things that you love. So this is what an automated system looks like. And it's actually working for you 24/7, even when you're sleeping. It's this. So what we do is we give people free access to a freedom formula blueprint. This helps us build an email list. Email equals income. There's not been one successful person in the digital space that hasn't built an email list. Email equals income because when you build an email list, you're not dependent on social media to make money. You have your automated system that does it all for you. Now, automated equals passive income. This is income that comes in when you're not doing any more work. You can walk away, you can be offline, and your system does the work for you. So this is exactly what it looks like, my friend. When somebody puts their email in, they're immediately taken here, okay? And they immediately get a video that it gives great detail. This video comes in their email, okay? Between these two, okay, 99% of somebody's questions are answered. But if somebody has a question, they just email us and they get their question answered. But below the 2 videos at any time, these links right here, somebody can go and purchase from you. So imagine you have an automated system like this out there working for you 24/7. And imagine this. Your system generates a $1,400 sale, a $900, a $600, a $300, a $100. How about all of the above? And this is when you're doing the things that you love. This system that you're looking at, my friend, is proven. Here's what I mean. This system has grown a community to 58,200 people. So we're not saying it could work or it might work. No. It has been proven to work. And I absolutely love this. And guess what else I love? No monthly expenses to run your automated system. And you actually become an affiliate for this company as well. So not only do you have one offer, but now you also get an affiliate income as well. So you're adding to your income streams without adding more work. That's what is so powerful. And that is what I absolutely love. So think about it. You have one system. Your digital system connects with potential customers. Your digital system does all the following up, the follow through for you. I built a 7-figure business and I've never heard the word no. Your digital system sells without you being present. See, this is that hustle versus system. The hustle culture, because of automations and because of systems, is done. It just people need to realize is over. You don't need to hustle anymore. Hustle equals manual work and exhaustion. Systems is predictable and it's scalable. If everything depends on you showing up live, you'll never have freedom. You'll never have freedom. But if you have a system, that's how you create digital wealth. That's how you stop trading time for dollars. This is how you are able to build a predictable, solid income. I love this. She goes, 2 legacy sales in 24 hours. Love an automated system that just allows for sales to happen while we are doing the things we love. And that is what I love. People do not have to trade time for dollars. She goes, as a homeschooling mama and a prior DoorDasher, I love this. And then she also was able to take what she learned and create her own ebook as well. That's the power of understanding digital marketing. So, game changer number three, the 2-hour workday. This is what's so important for people that have a limited time and a busy lifestyle. Let's break it down. Here's your 2-hour blueprint. This is going to eliminate the burnout. It's going to help you stay consistent. So, 30 minutes a day, copying and pasting free ads to high traffic websites for free. Globally, there are thousands of websites where you can post free ads. Let me ask you guys a question. Have any of you listening to me right now, have any of you ever searched how to make money online? I know prior to 2022, before I discovered this amazing strategy, I searched so much and got myself so confused. Well, if you search and if you search the right thing, free ads are going to pop up. Your ad can pop up. When I heard that, I'm like, that's a no-brainer because everybody searches, right? And then 3 pieces of content should take you about 1 hour. You create a 7-second video, a 30-second video, and a 1-minute video. Now, here's something that's so important with your content creation. No matter where you go in today's world, somebody is on their phone. So it just makes sense to go where customers or people are hanging out at. Your 7-second video is going to help you get awareness. Your 30-second video is going to help build a connection because connection equals currency. And same thing with the 1-minute. That's it. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little story here. I don't create content every day. I usually create content 4 days a week is it. I do not create any content. I do not go live. I actually maybe spend 30 minutes in my business on Saturdays and 30 minutes on Sundays. That was something that was really important to me. So my 2-hour workflow is only Monday through Friday. All my content is batch create for the weekend. I'll just take about 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here, and just checking for comments and replies to emails. That's it. That's the freedom I've literally always dreamed of. And then your last 30 minutes is responding to comments and emails. And this is what I love. If it takes you longer than 30 minutes to respond to comments and emails, congratulations, you are making money. And that is something that is so important, is make sure that you got your system working for you. So are you ready for one offer? Simplify it. One system gives you the leverage, and 2 hours a day can give you the consistency. See, this is how everyday ordinary people are getting extraordinary results because they're not dependent on them every day. My system is constantly working for me no matter what's going on. Here's somebody that has a really great example of how well the 2-hour workflow starts. And I'm going to have Amy share her story because you guys, she literally was working 2 jobs when she launched her business. She didn't have the time. So she allowed the system to work for her. So I'm going to start sharing my screen real quick here. And Amy, I would love for you to share.
All right, thanks. So I wrote something down here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but Michelle was talking, and the one thing that I wrote down that meant so much to me, that hit me, was no hustle needed.
Mm-hmm.
That grabbed me, right? And it still does today. I'm 2.5 years into this, and every time Michelle says that, it gives me the chills because I knew nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up. I was raised to hustle, to grind, and you don't get anything unless you do that. That's the only way you're going to get ahead in life is if you grind, gotta hustle, always looking for the next best thing, right? So this didn't make any sense to me. I could not wrap my brain around that. I was working 2 jobs. I had teenagers in the house. I was divorced. I had not many options but to get another job. But here's the deal. After many years of doing that, I wasn't here enough for my kids. I felt guilty. I was disappointed. I was about ready to turn 50 years old, and I said, what the heck happened to my life? I'm not supposed to be living like this. My kids need me at home. Not get another job, but who's going to pay the bills? Right? And I think that most of us are in that situation where you don't quit a job because you have to pay the bills. You may be unhappy, but you keep showing up because those bills have to be paid. And that's exactly where I was. I had one off to college. I had one getting ready to go. I had another one that was just coming into high school. And I'm like, my life is a mess right now. So I just kept working. I didn't know any better. Then my daughter put me on social media. So if you're sitting there and you're going, I don't even know what she's talking about. I don't even know anything about creating videos. Neither did I. My daughter created my TikTok, put me on there to watch her dance, and I seen one video of Michelle's. I wasn't even Googling or putting in the search bar how to make money. It just so happened I caught one of hers. And I thought, yeah, right. I could never do anything like that. I could barely order on Amazon. And by the way, I'm already working 18 hours a day. How in the world could I figure out how to use a computer, how to have an online business? No way. Couldn't be possible. She proved me wrong. You will be proven wrong because there's a step-by-step process. And if you follow it, everything's going to be handed to you. You're going to know exactly what to do. And there's going to be somebody there, thousands of people there, that are going to say, how can I help you? Because that's the biggest part of our community is how can we help each other along this journey? But most importantly, for me, I wanted my time back, like Michelle, with my kids. I was tired of the hustle. I was tired of the grind. I was tired of crying in the shower so my kids didn't see it. I was exhausted and I needed a way out. But again, I still needed to pay the bills. This was a blessing in disguise and I didn't even know it. And in 10 and a half weeks, I was able to walk away from both of those jobs. In 9 months, I hit my first six figures. And by my first year, a little over my first year, I hit my second, and then on, right? Here I am 2.5 years later. I work from home. I became a stay-at-home mom. I'm there at the drop of a hat for my children, and I've never been able to do that on my own. This has been such a blessing for my children, for my family. I got my life back. And that's the most important thing. And the bills are paid, right? The bills are paid because that's what we all worry about at the end of the day.
Mhm.
So listen, ask questions, and just know that you'll never be in this alone. No more hustle. Let this system do the work for you. That's the most important thing. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you, Amy, so much for sharing. Oh my goodness, I just love your story. You're just such a great example of, if you want change bad enough, even with no experience, no understanding, you'll figure out a way. But you're living proof that with one offer and one system and one 2-hour workflow, sky's the limit. So thank
Absolutely.
you. Love
Thanks.
it so much for sharing, you guys. She should be your hope dealer. Borrow her hope if you have a super busy life because she can share with you exactly how to change that, right? So if you want a clear starting point, instead of guessing, you are in the right place. So the Legacy Builders plus Master Resale Rights, and I want to share this with you because it literally gives you everything that you need. And here's why it's different than anything else online. You're giving the step-by-step instructions of how to grow a successful business. The Legacy Builder training isn't theory. I mean, 58,000 people later, it's not theory. It's a proven blueprint that has helped families go from zero to consistent daily pay. It's the fastest online business model for beginners because there's no product creation, no tech overwhelmed, and no complicated funnels. And you own the rights to sell the program forever. You're not renting and you're not dependent upon a company. And if you want to make six figures in 2026, screenshot this, you guys, because this is absolutely huge. 72 customers equals 100K. That's only six customers a month to make six figures in 2026. So my question is, what's your legacy? If you had no debt, if you had no stress, if time was unlimited, what type of legacy would you leave for your family? Now you do have a bonus though, and I want to share that bonus with you because to me it's one of the most important things. Yes, you're in business for yourself because you're going to make 100% profit, but you're not alone. You're not in business by yourself. You have support and mentorship to help you every step of the way. Again, we have over 58,000 people. We are one of the top most engaged organically grown communities online. In our launch of our program, in the first 10 months, we did $29 million globally. That went into the community pockets. You know how many moms were able to walk away from a job? You know how many dads were able to get out of that second job? You know how many families were able to retire early, pay cash for houses, pay cash for cars, move into a different location, put their kids in private schools, be able to get out of debt? I mean, 29 million in 10 months is a lot of money. And I absolutely love that for families globally all over the world. We do have a process that shows you what you need to do to go launch to profit in 7 days. I love it. There's a gal inside the community, and all she did is she joined the program and she just went through my launch to profit. She did it every single week for 3 solid weeks and got 4 customers. Pretty cool. She goes, I'm going to learn and master this. And that's the thing. If you're willing to gain in knowledge and learn skills, you will absolutely love this. Now, this is our community. Again, 58,200 people. We do offer additional training and support to help you every step of the way. I actually do a live legacy builder call every single Monday, and every Thursday we have calls as well. And we even do a mindset call every Thursday, the third Thursday of every month, to help you develop and grow in leadership and be able to become that CEO in your business. Right now, we have a legacy launch challenge where I'm showing you how to go to launch to profit in 7 to 10 days. And then I'm going to show you what you need to do to make 10K a month in 2026. These are short little 5-minute videos. Inside of this, it gives you what types of videos to create. You have a complete bank of content. Remember I showed you earlier, 7-second videos, 30-second, 1 minute. You have all of that inside of that given to you. So you never have to think about, well, what should I create and will it work? It's actually proven to work as well. I just want you to imagine this, making 100% profit, your business running in 2 languages. We just unlocked our program in Spanish as well. Learn how to go from beginner to 100K online without bugging friends and family and having a fully automated system working for you 24/7. You're learning skills that will future-proof your income. The digital world isn't going anywhere. So learning and mastering these skills will only set you up for massive success in 2026. So I just want to recap and how to turn this into a 100K business in 2026. So let's just look at the numbers. The data doesn't lie. So our number 1 and number 2 selling products are right here. So let's say you get 10 $900 customers, that's 9,000. Or if you get 6 $1,400 customers, that's 8,400. If you do the math, that is 100K in 2026. Getting 10 customers a month or 6 customers a month. And that money all goes into your pocket because you get to keep 100% of the profit. Now you might be thinking, but are people actually making 6 figures? Well, this is what it means to make 6 figures in 2026. You get out of debt, you get to travel with your family, you get to create peace instead of stress. Look at this. She accomplished 103,000 that she had made with her online business. She's officially a 6-figure earner. She did 110,000 in under a year, you guys. She did it. She actually did it in 5 months and 8 days. She hit $100,000. Here's what I love about her story, because prior to that, she had a online boutique making 16,000 a year. And she did in 5 months by following this process, 100K in 5 months. Look at this. Oh my God, it happened. I'm official a 6-figure earner. I love her story because she's a stay-at-home mom and she actually builds her business in the pickup line at school. So again, we just build our business around our life. Boom, he's 200K in his first 8 months. you guys. And then she got a $900 Dean one Costco, and then that's when she hit six figures in the digital marketing space. Okay, she almost quit 7.5 months ago, and then she pivoted to the Legacy Builders program, and she made six figures. Absolutely love that. So when you get started, this is what you're going to get. I want to simplify it for you. The complete 2-hour workday blueprint, master resale rights, where you're going to earn 100% profit, done for you system, and funnel. You can have a fully automated business ready to go in 24 to 48 hours. Weekly community calls and mentorship. So yes, you're in business for yourself. You're going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself. And you're going to get ongoing training and support. So what I want to do real quick is I'm excited. I'm going to find him. Sam is in our community, you guys. And Sam, you should be able to unmute, my friend. I really want you to hear his story and how plugging in and learning digital marketing, how it's changed his life. Are you with me, Sam?
Yes, Michelle, how are you? How are you, the community?
I'm
So
good. How are
excited to see
you?
you. I am fine, my friend. I'm super, super excited. Thank you so much. It's my first time speaking. Um, Absolutely very excited for everything. I mean, this has been a total blessing, like a game changer. You see, 18 months ago, I just came across a video online randomly by accident. And I thank God for, I did not close my mind about it. All right. I saw the video and it got me, like Ami said, it got me by the throat. I was like, making money online through digital marketing. Now, get me right. I didn't even know the definition of the term digital marketing. Didn't know what it meant. But deep down, I knew I needed to change because I was busy working on a high school teaching job that took 12 hours per day away from my family. I'm a dad of two wonderful kids. Busy working on this job Monday to Saturday and had only one day to spend with my daughter. And look, in fact, the day I saw the video, it was on a Sunday. I was in debt. I didn't have time. I was stressed and overwhelmed with life completely. But when I saw this one video, I mean, God bless this lady, because she posted the video and I saw the video. Randomly, it came to my feed, and that one video changed my life completely. 2 months later, I cleared a 6-figure debt. 2 months of putting in the effort and following the steps in the blueprint cleared off the debt. 5 months later, I resigned from that high school teaching job. I said, enough is enough. I put everything down and I quit that teaching job. Today, I am celebrating 18 months down the line. Nothing fancy, nothing unique, simply following the steps in the blueprint. I totally appreciate having found this blueprint. You see, about 5 months ago, nationally, it has become now a national dilemma. I want to show you two things that has transformed my life. So with me here, I got nominated, literally, and awarded as the best digital coach of the year. Look at this, my friend.
Awesome.
Can you imagine? I never saw this coming. This is literally an award for helping so many people in my country and internationally, because we run a global business, helping so many people out there. And one group of organizations said, no, there is something about this. And I got this trophy. This confirms that digital marketing, the one we talk about, this one that we talk about, oh my goodness, it is... I lack words to describe it. It touches my heart so much, right? My mom brought us up as 5 kids with a lot of struggle. As a matter of fact, she couldn't be able to take care of me and my brother, that we were brought up by my grandma. And because of this business, because of the program, because of everything that we find inside Digital Growth Community, I was able to buy my mom her own land and a house, all thanks to this program. Are you guys, can you just imagine? I was the most shocked person because it was a total miracle to be able to bless my own mom with her own piece of land. Thank you so much, guys. This is absolutely amazing. And I'm just blessed because of this program. Michelle, may God bless you and your family. I lack words to tell you because now digital marketing has become a major thing right here in my country. I am from Kenya, a small country in Africa. No special skills, no big or rich dad, no big name, nothing whatsoever. And I started even without a computer. I want to show you this because we create a lot of huge demands on ourselves. We put so much pressure on ourselves. I need this, I need that, and I need the other. No, you don't need anything. Be teachable. Hear me, be teachable and be ready to make a lot of money, my friend. That is it. Be willing to change your life completely. Michelle, tomorrow is an absolutely big day. Can you imagine? We have received a letter to go and share what we know in a national television about digital marketing. Tomorrow we are waking up to a national television to share about digital marketing because now it has become, you know what, everyone is interested. It's getting to the major media houses. I never saw this coming, and I want to thank you. A few days ago, I and my wife literally just went and checked out our potential mansion where I and my family are going to be staying. In 2-3 months, we are going to be staying in our own mansion. Michelle, I lack words to literally explain the joy and the fulfillment I have found with this program. I worked busy on the teaching job every day, serving someone else's dream. They didn't care how it felt. If I got sick, I got a very stern warning letter. And it's because of my health. They didn't care about my health. They didn't care about my child's clinic checkup. My wife literally took my child for checkup. I wasn't there. But this program has allowed me, now on our second child, every checkup, I am there. Oh my goodness. That is my biggest and the most amazing thing I found from this program. There are so many people. I want to give a shout out to so many teams from our community. I have learned skills to build a community, skills to input on people's lives. You see, skills, no one can take them away from you, right? No one can take them away from you. You carry skills that stay with you. You go with skills and they help you to build. Today, I have built 17 income streams, Michelle. 17 income streams. Oh my goodness. And the latest one is the $1,400 bundle. Can you imagine $1,400? Oh my goodness. I think this was, if you are on the fence, if you are on the fence thinking about whether this is the right decision, before I joined, I was so scared because I was in a very negative part of my life. I had every reason to say no, every reason to run away. I wasn't on social media. I didn't even have a laptop. And I didn't even have the time to do it. It never seemed like a perfect fit for me. But I took that step. I decided to overcome the fear. And I took that step. Today, I can't believe this is myself. It has been a total game changer. Every morning, I wake up and I am at home. The other day, my daughter literally asked me, why don't you go to job anymore? Why don't you go to work anymore? I'm like, I am here. I am here with you, baby. I am going to be a present dad to you and talk about the joy. So if you're on the fence, if you are thinking about this, I need you to stop thinking about it. It will surprise you. It will transform your life completely around. Thank you so much, everybody. Liz, every team, everyone thinking about it. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, Celine, for making this happen. You're amazing. I am just so proud to be part of this community. God bless you, Michelle. May God bless your children and your family. You are just an amazing, amazing, generous, wonderful lady. May God bless you. Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you.
Sam, so much. Thank you so much for sharing. Wow, I love your story. I'm glad we could connect with you so you could share your story. And congratulations on your award for the digital marketing and for going to be on TV. I'm so proud of you. You guys, that's an example what can happen. You heard what Sam said. He was scared, he was skeptic, he didn't know, but he just plugged in. What a life change. He's only been doing this for 18 months. Look at the life change that he has absolutely been able to experience. I love that. Okay, let's keep on going. Wow, what an inspiring story. Well, you guys, your legacy starts now as well. It's time that you say yes to peace, purpose, and profit. So let me introduce you. You heard Sam talk about how excited he is about our newest program, the Legacy Builders Bundle Pack. You unlock 10 income streams. You guys, if you just sold one of each of these products a month. And remember, you're not selling them, your system is one a month. That's $6,600 in income that you would make. Okay. You're going to learn AI, TikTok shop affiliate marketing. What we're getting ready to launch in 2 days inside our community, I'm going to show it to you here in a minute, is the most innovative AI training. The world is going AI, and we're going to help it simplify for you, but help you learn it. Because AI is not going to replace you. Not knowing AI will, and we're going to teach it to you. It's part of this program. You get to build a business in 2 languages. It doesn't matter if you don't speak Spanish. You guys, when I launched in 2022, one of the biggest questions I got is, when are you going in Spanish? That's why we chose Spanish. It gives you a bigger market, more money, and a bigger global reach. And again, your system is doing that work for you. And just 72 customers is all you need to make 100K in 2026. You divide that, that's only 6 customers a month. There's 5 billion people on social media, and all you need is your system to discover 6. And you get all of this for only $1,400, and it immediately, one customer gets you in profit mode. So this is what is unlocking. And if you take each of these individually and find courses for each of them individually, is over $10,000, and you get access to all of it inside of our Legacy Builders Bundle Pack. This is going to save you more time. I would screenshot this because this is what is getting ready to be launched. Literally, you're going to have a real one-stop shop, give you all the innovative tools and resources that you need to build a wildly successful business that fits in your busy life. Now, if that is not in your goals, if that's not in your budget, we have options. We make sure we have a program that fits everybody's goals, dreams, and budget. We have our Legacy Bundle Pack. It unlocks in 4 income streams as well. Okay, it's $900. We also have our Digital Mastery, still unlocks 3 income streams. Our Passive Daily Paid Blueprint still unlocks 2 income streams. And we have our Launchpad that still unlocks 1 income stream, right? You start that, you get in that fits your goals and your dreams and your budget, because we all have different goals, we all have different dreams, and we all have different budgets, right? And that's one of our goals. So what is your next step? Get back with the person that invited you. They sent you an email. Go to the bottom of that email. There's a PS that will take you directly to their website. Make sure you take the time to scroll through their entire website, because their entire website will give you all of the options. Now, I want to take this over to South Africa real quick. Now, remember, I'm a gal in Kansas, okay? And I want to see if Alana is on here. Okay, Alana, I would love for you to share your story, you guys. I love her story. She's such living proof that if you want to change your life, bad enough, you can. Are you here, my friend?
I am. Can you hear me, Michelle?
Yes, I can. There you are. All right.
Hello everybody from a very hot South Africa. Thank you for having me. Welcome everybody. So nice to have you here. Oh my word, Sam's story is just so heartwarming. Oh my goodness. I just love it. I just love it that he could be able to go and buy his mother a house, that a piece of land. That's amazing. Congratulations, Sam. Wow, you are such an inspiration. So yes, hi everybody. My name is Alana. I'm from South Africa. I'm a single mother to 2 beautiful children. Most of my life I've worked for over 20 years. I worked in the corporate world. And I really traded my time for money, but for little money. I literally worked for such small salaries. And within 24 hours, yesterday and today, I literally made my monthly salary that I used to earn. And you know what? I mean, Amy said that one thing that also really stuck to me that Michelle went through. I was always juggling my work, my family, and my life, and I never got ahead. I really never got ahead. I was anxious. I was depressed. I was just like a hamster on a wheel. I literally just was running day in and day out, getting up in the morning, shouting at my daughter to get ready for school so that I can drop her off at a school that is still closed. And I have to rush, sometimes sit in traffic for 4 hours, 2 hours to work, 2 hours back. And never had time with my kids. I really didn't. You know, I used to see these ads on television where the mom sits there with a kid and, you know, reading bedtime stories. What is that? I was never able to do that. I've maybe tried it once or twice and I fell asleep. So I was always a guilty mother. I just really never had a life. And then I was looking at many things after COVID. I tried drop shipping. My money was stolen online. So I am probably the most skeptical person you will ever find on the internet. I didn't believe in any online opportunities because first of all, I didn't understand them. And secondly, I am not tech savvy. Really, I am not tech savvy. I still am not tech savvy. But just like Sam said, you know, the skills that I have learned, it's just absolutely amazing. I literally amazed myself again today. The things that I did today, I still can't believe I did them. But it's because of this program that taught me all these skills. And Michelle came on my For You page. I was looking for ways to make money. Michelle came on my For You page. She said 2 hours. She made $700,000 in 1 year. And I was literally, no ways. This woman must be joking. She must be lying. How can you work 2 hours and make that much money? But because if you work it out in South African Rand, it's like 14 million Rand she made in 1 year. And I was like, nah, don't believe this. But I was desperate enough. I was desperate. I was tired. And I decided, you know what, Alana, if you don't try anything again, you're going to stay exactly where you are. And I literally closed my eyes and I prayed and I said, Father, if this is a scam, because I heard you can make 100% profit, can I just make my money back? If it's not a scam, can I make an extra 5,000 Rand? That's like just under $300 a month. Well, I make now $900 in one transaction. It's crazy. Within 20 months, I made my first million Rand. Like me as a single mother, you know, sometimes I still sit here at home and I just say, I'm so grateful. I'm a single mother and I'm able to work from home. I have my daughter with me. My son is also with me now. I'm just so blessed because of this program. It's a life changing. It really is. But you just have to say yes. You just have to, you know, make that change. And, you know, it's so nice. It's 2026. It's going to be a good year. And I know how hard it is. And I know how skeptical you can be, especially maybe if you're my age group. It's scary out there. It really is. But this is proof. We've now got 27 millionaires in South Africa. It's crazy. And we are normal, ordinary people from all walks of life. And that's what I love about this. You don't need to be fancy. You don't need to be anything. You just need to be yourself. And that's what I loved about this program. And I'm so grateful. And yes, the fact that I just have to work a few hours a day, I can sit here, I to get into my car, go to the shop without having to worry about having to go to a boss every single day. The boss breathing down my neck, you know, because that was me for 20 years. I was in sales. Now customers literally come and ask me to buy from me. I don't need to go and find customers. It's insane. That for me is still, it's mind blowing that people come to me and say, Alana, I'm ready. And the fact that you help other people as well. I'm just so grateful. So, Michelle, thank you once again. Thank you for having me and everybody. You're also awesome. And yeah, thank you so much. You guys just have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. Oh my gosh, I just love your story. You're just such proof of, what's possible if you're just willing to give it a try. So you guys, put your questions in the comments. I'm going to be looking at them real quick. Okay, I'm gonna have somebody else come and share, but I want you guys to understand something. I'm hanging out with you in Kansas in the United States right now. You've heard from two people that are not in Kansas, not in the United States. That's the power of social media. That's the power of having a global business. The entire world is your potential customer base. That's why so many people think so small and think it's hard to make money. Yeah, because you're probably thinking of your city or your state or your country. You're not thinking of the global reach that we have. And that is what I absolutely love. So, what I want to do real quick, and I know he's been kind of paying attention to some questions. So, Daryl, I would love for you to come on and share. And if you can kind of answer some questions that you've seen in the comments while you're sharing, would be great. Are you there, my friend?
Yes,
There you
yes.
are. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of questions, and a lot of them are just it's those are questions that people ask when they're just, you have 1,000 things going over your mind because going through your head because it's new, you're excited, but you're kind of scared at the same time. And this is a place I think everybody has been. I know I was just 2 years ago, and it's funny because on the day that you're getting ready to launch the whole new AI thing or whatever, that's on the 15th. That will be my so in 2 days will be my 2 years, two
Wow.
years in digital marketing in this program, guys. And you're talking about a guy who just came from nothing. And I remember when I joined when I found this program, I discovered I was a life insurance agent. I had had a job for like 3 years working, I mean, almost 3 years working about 60 hours a week, less than $600 a week. I love to help people, but sometimes your passion cannot pay you for what you're worth, and that's the position I was in. But it just kind of reminded me where I was on January the 6th. I had checked my account coming up out of 2024 when it was a crazy year. I think I made around about 50 grand or so, but I worked like a dog. And I come into 2024. Me and my wife, we had -$6.34 in the bank. And if anybody's been following me, that I've shared this and showed this so many times. And we all say the same thing, Michelle. This is me, this is a new year. This is the new me. This is going to be my breakthrough year. We say that, but the reason why nothing ever happens is because we never do anything. We see opportunities. We see regular people who we eat with, talk to on a regular basis, and they've made the decision to change their life. And so for me, I think I got to a point where I was like, well, I had -$6 in the bank. We was like 5 months behind on our rent. I don't know how we didn't get evicted. My wife's car was about to get repoed, and like, we had -$6 in the bank, and I was making less than $2,000 a month. And I basically just told myself, my mindset was like, well, Daryl, you have nothing. So you have nothing to lose. So when I came across this program, I told myself, I said, you know what? I can either take this, and what I ended up doing, I had like 400 and some dollars to my name, over $7,000 a month worth of outgoing expenses. So I was broke, period. And so I could either, I told myself, I said, you have nothing, so you have nothing to lose. So when I came across the program on January the 13th, I saw you, Michelle, you were talking on some thing, and you were talking about some automated system or some 2 hour workday. And here's a guy working 60 hours, 60 hours a week. And so make a long story short, guys, I decided to join the program. Now, I want to take you guys back real quick because I don't want to be too long. Prior to me even before the whole life insurance thing, guys, I worked in corporate America at least 30 years. 20 years as a welder, 14 years as a welder at one job. I was a three-time employee of the month, a guy who basically just sacrificed his whole life for a job, trading his time for dollars. No time, no family time, missing my kids' school events, my son's baseball games, no dates, no life, working every weekend and still broke, stressed out. And alcohol was my thing at the time. I'm not embarrassed to say this, guys. I almost became a borderline alcoholic because I was working so much, and every time I got paid every Friday after I paid the bills, I'm like, you just feel like you got 25 hours of overtime, almost 30 hours, and you still have no money. And so after giving a job, everything, guys, on a regular Tuesday, they just came in and just decided off the blue that they were relocating. And I was no more that guy. The guy who's been there almost 15 years, I was no more that guy. And ended up getting fired, let go for no reason. I didn't have no backup plan. My only income, which was I realized now was one of the worst things I could have ever done, was just put a whole job, make that job just my primary source of income. And I hit on hard times. I got separated from my family, and I spent 3 weeks in the woods sleeping in my car before I spent 11 months in a homeless shelter with 16 other guys. Guys, it was just at that time. I said, you know what? I'm done with this. Until I realized, until you really get fed up, you're just going to keep recycling. You have to be fed up, and only actions follow that. And a guy who had nothing, not even lint in his pockets, I said, you know what? I'm gonna find out how to make money from home. I went on into YouTube. Boom. I searched it. Make a long story short, guys. I came online. I didn't know it from a can of paint, but I was curious. I'm not the brightest guy I'm not the brightest egg in the basket, but I'm very coachable. I have a good work ethic, and if someone can show me something, it ain't gonna. I can promise you, if it don't work, it won't have anything to do with me, right? So I came across the program. I came online. I was doing life insurance. 2013 on matter of fact, today, 2 years ago today, on January the 13th, I saw a video of Michelle talking about this program. On January the 15th, I joined that program, guys, using a payment plan. A beginner. I never even heard of digital marketing. I knew about affiliate marketing, network marketing. Guys, I generated 100 grand in 4 months, from negative $6.34 to 100 grand as a newbie in 4 months. 200 grand in 8 months, 300 grand my first year as a beginner. I'm not saying this to brag, because this system is so the system does literally everything, and I think a lot of times I know a guy, Michelle, was saying something about other residuals. I just know you can generate passive income. You can learn the skills to get paid every day, guys. What you do not know, someone has to teach you. A plumber didn't wake up and become a plumber. A doctor doesn't wake up and become a doctor. That's a skill you have to develop. It's like anything else, So you don't want to overthink this. This is one of the. I done been online, guys. Listen, I have been online 8 years, struggling, working 2 jobs, 2 side hustles. I done everything, and never made any real serious money until I found this program. And that's because we have a community, something I didn't have, mentors, something I didn't have, leaders, a system, support, all the things that you need. I never had. That's why I never had any substance. And now I do, because I have all of those things. You have a community, and you have people who want the same thing as you do. More time, more money, more freedom, right? And so I just encourage you guys, this is the second webinar we've had this year. Guys, we're this, I'm telling you, it's going to be, this thing can change your life. I'm just a country boy from Tennessee who just recently moved almost 5 hours away out of a 800 square foot house that I was able to generate over $500,000 just from what I've learned in this program. Now I'm in a better place, right? I mean, tons of debt paid off. Like, I'm talking about, it's just a great feeling to wake up on a Monday or Tuesday. You ain't got to work. You can just drink your coffee, create your 3 pieces of content, and sit back and let the system work for you, guys. This is all I'm saying. Like, if I can do this, if Amy working 2 jobs can do this, everybody has a story. And Michelle, I tell everybody this, and I'm gonna get off. Everybody on this video, there's 380 people. Everybody has a story that millions of people need to know so they can relate to, and that story can generate you 6 figures a year. Bare minimum, guys. It can do it if you're willing to invest in your education, get the training, learn the skills, be coachable, plug in, and stay close to the fire. That is it. There is no fads. There is no special pills or nothing, guys. So I just encourage you guys. I'm fired up and inspired. Sam, man, congratulations, brother. You had me over here about to cry, because I know that joy. I know that joy he's experiencing. Alana, I know that joy she's experiencing. Everybody, Amy, I know that. It's a great feeling. So, Michelle, as always, just grateful and blessed. I talk about you all the time. I'm just inspired. I don't know how you do it, but I'm just I'm just blessed to be up under you and a part of what you got going on. And guys, I just encourage you guys to just get started. You don't have to be great to start, but you gotta start to be great. So let's get it.
Awesome. Woo. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh my gosh, Daryl, I love your story, you guys. And that's what I'm sharing with you. We're just everyday average people, right? There's a few questions I do want to answer. So there's a one-time investment for your program. There's 5 to pick from. Get the one that fits your goals and dreams and budget. So one-time investment. Then you have a one-time small investment for your website fee. Okay. That's it. Your system that you get is no monthly expenses. You can use that system, no monthly expenses, and it also unlocks an affiliate income as well. So you can start building that as well. One of the other questions I've seen somebody say is, oh, matter of fact, I chuckle all the time because I make 6 figures a month now, and my expenses are less than what the average person spends on gas every month, making their boss richer. Think about that. Because every single part of our system, there's money that you can make attached to it. And something else, I mean, you guys, we just shared a little bit with you. Like when you follow the system, you can become monetized on social media. That unlocked another income stream without doing more work. I have 6 figures a month in reoccurring income without me having to market it. That's what our program will teach you how to do. But I had somebody say, what if you don't have the money? It's interesting when I hear that, and this is said with pure love, but every single one of you have a cell phone and you have the money to pay $50 or $100 a month on a cell phone. If you're paying $100 a month on a cell phone, that's $1,200 a year that you figured out how to afford. Every single one of you have a TV on your wall that costs more than one of these programs. So we're okay spending the money on something that will entertain us. But we fear or we find where we don't have the money when it comes to educating us to change our life. Do you realize in 2025, 213 million TVs were sold in 2025? The average TV was $1,000. 213 million people found the money to buy a TV to entertain them. The moment you realize I will come up with the money, and I will change my life is a moment your life will change. I had a gal inside the community. She actually sold some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. She saw one of my presentations and she's like, I don't have the money. I'm a single mom to 3 kids, so I'm going to sell some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. She sold a dresser. She sold some shoes. She sold a lamp. She sold some stuff to come up with the $300 to buy the passive daily pay blueprint. In 24 hours, she made $900 because she's really, really good at posting on Facebook. And she's like a little mini copywriter. She still to this day has not created a video. She's just really good with content on Facebook. That gal that you had seen one of her posts earlier, Victoria, how she made 6 figures in 5 months. She didn't have the money either. Remember, she made 16,000 with her boutique. She was going backwards. She babysat and cleaned homes to come up with the money. And because she had the courage to take action, she made 6 figures in 5 months. Imagine if she wouldn't have done that. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And that's what I love about this. You don't have the monthly expenses. One program gets your business in profit mode, just one. That's why we have a launch to profit question. Okay, I tried to find some of these influencers on LinkedIn, do some of the, no, we don't use LinkedIn. I mean, Christine does. There's a one gal in the community that uses LinkedIn. She's really good on LinkedIn. All platforms work. It's just the platform that you decide to go all out in. They all work. It's just the one that you decide to go all out. And we've had people successful on Instagram, successful on TikTok, successful on Facebook, successful on YouTube, like all. And, you know, Christine does all of her business on LinkedIn. She's really good. She actually teaches a program, and there's some training inside the community about that as well. So your next step, you guys, you are trying to keep yourself safe, by the way. These questions are just to make you be right. And if you don't like your bank account, why the heck do you want to be right? Nothing changes if nothing changes, right? That's what this program is for. It's like paint by numbers. It walks you through step by step what you need to build a wildly successful business. If that's what you want, your next step is to get back with the person that invited you. They sent you an email. That's how you got here. They sent you an email with the link to this webinar. Scroll to the bottom of that. There's a PS. Click on that. It will take you directly to their website. Scroll through their entire website, and you're going to see all the programs. Get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. I train every single Monday in the Legacy Builders program, so I can't wait to hang out with you on Mondays. Every Thursday, we have a different type of training. This Thursday is about leadership and mindset. It's actually going to be a little bit of a Q&A. We have a professional mindset coach comes on. That's this Thursday as well. So we do our best to equip you with everything you need to be wildly successful. But it just takes you. You know, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't get the horse to drink. I guarantee if you be that horse that drinks, you won't even recognize your life by the end of 2026. So thanks everybody for getting on. I appreciate you for taking the time and being here. Again, get back with the person that invited you. You can ask them any questions. And